and we shall be live. And I think we're live. My God, my God.
Uh, Hello, everybody. Good
Good
evening.
evening.
How are you? Another evening of fun. Yay.
Yeah, we decided to come on. We decided to make it an open chat. Joe has off tomorrow,
Mhm.
so why not?
Yeah,
Let's
good stuff.
see if we'll get anybody. Oh, Helen is messaging me. People, I'm getting so much information. Let's
Where'd you
see.
send it to? I just got,
Nobody yet. I actually just asked. Helen was messaging me at the same time I
yeah.
opened. So it's just like, yeah, you want to come in? Do you want to come in?
Mhm.
Because we are live, 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 live. Okay, somebody's watching, and it's not me. See that man all dressed in green? Ake away, away. That's not a
Oh,
man, that's a
you
loving
had to get
machine.
mad.
Ake away, away. Ake away, away.
All right. There we go. There. Oops. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. You see,
Yes,
yes.
we just share it to these
Hmm.
groups real quick. Ooh.
So I'm gonna get into conspiracies right away. When you're the stuff that I've been listening to for like the last couple of years, specifically the last year, it's it's all about this how we are a part of God and these great philosophies that I mentioned this. I mention a few of them every now and then. Um, I do not want religious people to hate me for this belief, but I really believe what they're saying because I'm listening to these people, listening to the theories, listening to the philosophies, and I'm like, this is older than China. This is older than the Greeks themselves, what these people are saying. It's not human. It's not a human. It's beyond, and it's so uplifting, right? But then you have to understand things like this that I just got, which says anyone that's using the pronoun he or him for the creator of the multi-universe is still locked into the illusion of the matrix. God is not a he or him or her. They call it the source, right? It is the source. What do I always say? Look for the foundation of everything, right?
Mhm.
So God is the source, the foundation. They call it mother father, mother father God. There's different things they use, but they do not use him or her in general. It's either both or the source, or it's very strange. But to me, for someone who's hasn't been specifically religious since she was a child, I find it fascinating, comfortable, and correct. And correct. I do believe that most religions are part of the matrix. There is one God, and they created religions to divide us. Just they said, "Hey, look at the color of your skin."
You're divide. You should divide. You guys
Yeah,
over here. You guys over here. Let's fight.
yeah. We're gonna teach you
Mm,
something. You're gonna learn something else. Some people are gonna be better at things. Oh yeah,
no
this
wonder.
was such a plan. It
So
was
weird.
such a plan. I'm sorry. Did you share? I shared to my.
Yeah, I shared that. I shared
I don't
everywhere.
know if the
Ma'am.
Galactic
Oh, I
Council.
did? We are all over. We got a couple people listening.
Well, good evening, good evening, good evening.
Yes.
We'll probably still go on tomorrow, right? I
Yeah.
just, yeah, because I didn't see Long Arthur for two
Hmm.
weeks in a row. I don't remember this Tuesday. I had mouth work done and I passed out early, so I didn't get to watch him.
Yeah, I might go and watch them for a little bit.
The
I like
Ford.
cars. I mean,
That's
weird.
Charles. I don't even know if Charles is home yet. It was his birthday, but he still might be. Where was he in Virginia? No,
Hmm.
he was in one of the Carolinas or something, helping out a friend from recovering from surgery, which is wonderful. But I don't think he's back in Maine yet. Shall find out, shan't we? All right,
Yep.
Joe. Why don't you go on with your first topic, whichever topic
Well,
it may be?
I mean, everybody is talking about all of us giving so much money to all these immigrants and immigrants not being grateful and whatnot. Well, one county in Colorado says, okay, no more, no more free handouts. They're going to stop giving handouts in the Douglas County, which is south of Denver. It's a
To
suburb.
to immigrants or to the
Yeah.
poor? To immigrants,
Well, what they did, okay, so what they did, right? So all these people that are poor, even immigrants, whatever, they'll stand on the corner and beg for money.
right?
Okay. So what the community got together and said, no more of that. So they put up signs, and there's an organization that people can now send their money to instead of giving money to the homeless people. So what they actually did was they made it illegal for them to give money to the homeless people. They tried to do that here. It didn't work. It didn't work. They actually tore the signs down. So it didn't work. So it won't work. I thought that's kind of noteworthy. I know it won't work because it didn't work here, and it's like they're these guys are getting so mad. Um, a hotel, even a hotel in uh, Oakland, because they're so crime ridden. A Hilton hotel right by the airport said enough. I mean, they even stole the ATM out of the hotel.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's so much crime in Oakland. I mean, they tell you if you land in Oakland, they tell you this: get a car and make sure you drive. Do not stop for gas. Do not stop anywhere in Oakland. Drive out of Oakland.
Wow,
Yeah.
that bad, huh?
Yep. Yeah. So,
Oh,
so
put
one
up the
guy had
number.
worked at that hotel for 35 years,
Oh, I got another one. Can you
and
put
they
up the
closed the hotel down. It's a Hilton hotel right at the airport because there's too much crime. It's bad in Oakland. It's so bad. It's so bad. They're just
can you did you post the number?
not yet. I can do that.
Please do.
I will.
I am trying a few different groups, so
Even in Chicago, with this gang that moved in there and started taking over. You know how they did it in Colorado, and then they did it in Chicago too. A gang took over. Either was a business or a hotel. I can't remember. But they're now clashing. The trend that Aragua members are clashing with gangs from Chicago and the South Side because
really.
they're coming in there and they're being violent like this,
You said
yet
there
the
was an
government's
apartment
giving them
building in
money.
Colorado. In California, there was the kids' mansion,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
It's and then New York
It's
City.
all
Come
over.
on. When are you thinking? What are
It's
you guys
it's
thinking, huh?
yeah, it's breaking down. They're breaking down. It's all breaking down.
I like that. I've been saying for 10 years, the dominoes, at the beginning, I was saying the dominoes are finally starting to fall.
Yep.
And then about 5 years ago, the dominoes are falling. The dominoes are down now. They're all gone. They're burnt to a
Right.
crisp.
Thank God.
They're gone. Screw you, Democrats. Screw you, cabal. Screw you, all you evil people, all you Satanist lovers. Go. Ugh.
Yep. I'm not
Blah.
into that. I ain't into that.
Nobody is.
I'm not.
Well, apparently there are.
There are
Uh,
some that are, so, but I'm not one of them.
apparently, Diddy. Let me see if I have the information. Diddy had these freak parties. Freak parties. That's what he called them.
Well, yeah, I mean the guy has no talent, so they had to give him something to make it look like he's a legit businessman, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Well,
they
he
had to
had to
give him
make money
something.
somehow, put it on
Right.
the books somehow, right?
Right.
So,
Exactly.
hey Helen, hey Unhuman, hey Sarah, hey Roger.
Numbers coming.
Joseph Rogers is here too. What? Oh, he's gonna
Numbers
put the
coming.
so these freak parties, there's a few people named already. Steve Stout, adult.
That's
Steve
so
Simons, adult. Eve, adult. See how they say adult.
mm-hmm.
Aaron Hall, adult. Jay-Z. He's
Yeah.
a Illuminati, Jay-Z. Okay.
And who's with Jay-Z?
Beyonce,
There you
minor.
go.
Yeah, but Beyonce, this is suggesting that Beyonce went there as a minor. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at Beyonce, I've seen this. I don't know if I have a picture of it, but if you actually look at Beyonce's old pictures, she
Mm-hmm.
was this beautiful, cute, loving little thing,
Mm-hmm.
a girl. She was, and then she turned into this, like, they chopped her up and made her into, she was also a lot darker, by the way, a lot darker. And then it's not becoming a woman. That's not what she did. She became one of them, like a product of what they want us to believe are good-looking women. Do you know what I'm saying? They put
Yeah.
it in our heads.
Mm-hmm. She wanted what she wanted and she
You
got what
guys
she
are
wanted.
gonna puke, puke when you find out how many girls you liked growing up. And I mean from the 70s on, maybe 60s on, that were men in Hollywood, maybe even earlier, give or take. I don't
It's a
know.
filthy industry.
It's disgusting. They are disgusting human beings. They will
Mm-hmm.
take each other, do whatever
Mm-hmm.
they want.
I'm glad I never got into that, man.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll,
Mm,
that's an understatement. All right,
mm,
eyes wide shut, devil's advocate, that kind of shit's real. Okay.
yeah.
Rick Ross, adult. Okay, Dr. Dre, Steve J, Usher, Meek Mill, Drake, LeBron James. He's a particular nasty one, guys. I'm not even I'm not even kidding. He is disgusting. LeBron James is fucking disgusting. I won't I can't I don't have it in me to tell you now why. Maybe somebody will come in and do it, but he's just there's some of them that are just want to make you it will make you sick to your stomach, man. The Game, he's an adult. Justin Bieber, minor. I have a feeling Justin Bieber, even though I'm not a fan, I have a feeling he got out early or he never really got in. They tried to get him in at a young age, and that's why I'm not exactly sure what he has wrong with him, but he does have something physically wrong, and that's probably his punishment for not telling. I'm not sure. Listen, that's a guess, but I really think that's pretty much what's going on. Little Rod, I know him. He's an adult. Cuba, Gooding Jr. You're kidding. Cuba Gooding Jr.,
Him too? Yeah, yeah.
Young
Yeah, I think
Miami,
so.
Usher. Well, Usher, I said already, right? Stevie,
Yeah.
Bishop TD. Daphne Joy. Sounds familiar.
All
Jade
these
Rain,
guys that walk around like they're
J-Lo as an
all these
adult.
guys, hey Carol, all those
Alaya
people
and Little
that
Bow
are up there that
Bow
walk
Wow.
around like
Bow
this.
Wow. Little Bow Wow?
Those guys, the ones that think that they're I'm better than you. They look around like, look at me, I'm so cool. Those guys are the ones that are guilty ones. Those are the guilty ones.
She doesn't have to leave YouTube to go to Zoom. They're all
Yeah,
guilty. Fuck's
yeah,
sake.
yeah. When she doesn't, when she puts it in, it'll probably she won't be well, it'll take over the screen if she's on her phone.
It will take over the screen, but she doesn't
Yeah.
have to leave it.
No, no, it'll be in the
She has
background.
to put it on mute though,
Yeah,
if it's on the same
yeah.
device.
Hmm.
Well, that's fine.
All right.
Our phone's muted and right? I'm reading the chat right now, Joe. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm on the computer in front of me, but I have the chat open on my phone.
That's what I just said. And that's
Yeah.
what she could do it on both on her phone or she has
Well,
her tablet
yeah.
too. Whichever is easy, Mama, whatever you want to do. All right, what's next? You were talking about, you were mentioning this morning, but I didn't get a good listen to Amir. I I don't even know if you were able to spell his name. It
Oh, that
was
dude. Let me see if I hold on real
it was
quick.
like
I'm Yep.
KJBLQ, something on your license plate. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Look, I have a very strange name myself, which I'm not going to say. My maiden name. It is strange.
What was that in reference
Coffee
to? That
good.
was the Democrat, right? That back in Trump.
Yeah, in the district of Detroit. What district was it? You said it was a county of,
Hamtramck, 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 Hamtramck.
is the guy or the county?
That's the county. That's Michigan. Come on, hey man, I'm struggling, guys, man.
What's the guy's name? I want to give him a little bit of
Amir
grace.
Ghalib.
Spell it.
I know I beat the hell out of that. Ghalib.
Galib. Galib. You got it right.
Okay, all
Like
right.
Talib, Galib.
But that's his name. And I'm sorry for not knowing it, but
Look, I can't even
Ghalib.
pronounce half the people I'm trying to mention in the ancient Greek world.
Yeah. He came from
Pythagorean.
Yemen at
Pythagorean
17.
theory. Now I say it correct.
Yeah,
I
there you
couldn't say
go.
it yesterday. Sorry.
No worries.
De-evolution and devolution. They're both words, by the way. Devolution is usually of power.
Right,
De-evolution is humanity, right? But
right.
devolution is like when a president gets impeached. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take it.
No.
Sometimes it spits out. Sometimes that old. Let me tell you, and the reason why Trump doesn't talk well, or either do I. I actually spoke a lot better years ago because our brains are interrupted with other waves. We have other things going on. I am connected to so many people right now that I would know if something happened to
Yeah.
them. I am not joking. You know what happened today, Joe?
What happened?
My sister says to me, because my sister's been playing Scrabble a lot. Matt will even admit to this, right? So she goes to me, I'm about to take a nap, and she goes, Carolyn, did you know Exxon is a word?
Yeah.
Do you remember what I said? It was just like 3 shows ago because she got it in Scrabble. She was happy she had the letters or whatever. It was
Hmm?
only like a couple of shows ago that I mentioned what Exxon was. It was about genetic sequencing or something.
Right.
Exxon, because we were talking, I was asking you about the oil companies and nobody got
Yeah,
my
we
reference.
looked it up. I remember that. Yeah.
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 Well, I already knew it. I had it. Because I was surprised probably in Scrabble that it was a word. I don't know
Yeah.
how I even found that, but it was in my notes. So I have a lot of stupid notes. I do. I do. I do. Well, they're not
Yeah, that's
stupid,
fine.
guys. They're just some of them are so old, but yet are still relevant today, like J-Lo, or maybe
Hmm.
Non-relevant. Non-relevant. She's non-relevant. We could go over a list of who's dead and who's because they're dead. They're dead. They're not here. This is J Lo and all that. They're not here anymore. All right, Joe, next subject, please.
I thought we weren't, I thought there was no troops in war. Yet we're sending 40,000 more to, says to Lebanon, to the Middle East in response to a sharp spike in violence between Israel and Hezbollah forces. Why don't they take care of the violence over here first?
Because they're all the same people. You know that. They're all the same people, honey.
Yeah, it's just stupid, man. Another one of them. Another one of those lies that they keep throwing at us. Guess that's gonna increase the tension over there if we're over there.
How many troops did they send?
40,000. Yeah, you
40,000.
know what? There's not really a safe place to land over
Um,
there because why? Because the Democrats gave the airport that we built back to those people over there. I mean, it's just, it was a secure airport, it was a nice airport, it was a great airport, protected, and now
where did you say Libya?
Lebanon, it says.
Oh, Lebanon.
New plumage come
I
after significant strikes
wonder what happened to her.
by
There was,
Israeli forces against targets inside Lebanon that have killed hundreds as Israel is preparing to conduct further operations. He, Net, Netanyahu warned Lebanese civilians in a videotape message to evacuate their homes ahead of the widening air campaign.
now,
Maybe it's going to Israel, right?
I just wonder, okay, so Lebanon is not far from Afghanistan.
Mhm.
Am I right on this? I'm sucky at
Doesn't the
geography.
Middle East, yeah,
Well, that's
yeah.
obvious, ain't it? Well, the reason I say is because where did Biden leave all our equipment?
in uh in that Bagra. Where's Bagra? Let me look at that one up real quick.
8 hours. Beirut to Afghan.
Bagra.
Uh, was it in Afghanistan?
I think it was. Yeah, it was.
So it's an 8 hour. The reason I'm saying is because maybe we're going to get some of those weapons back. I think they left them there to fight the cabal. Um,
Hmm.
because if you're gonna come at me and say that Israel is perfect and they're fighting off Hamas and Hezbollah and all this crap,
Yeah,
um, then what happened to our country?
yeah,
We have the most powerful country in the world, and it was taken over by a communist. Not just a communist, many, many, many of them. Nazis, Marxists, whatever you want to call them, Stalin, Stalinism, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same because they're all the same.
mhm,
So, if our country was taken over and we have like the best of the best, then what the hell do you think happened to poor little Israel? You
yeah,
really think so many good are in charge there? That they didn't get to them first? That they're playing with the Palestines and Israel's? Divide and conquer people. That's how they did it with everything. And then when that wasn't enough, when it wasn't fast enough, it didn't work well enough, they started putting shit in baby foods, in our dogs' toys, and in our processed foods and canned foods. And they started saying, the FDA would say, yeah, this is great. This is fine. You won't have any tin resin in you. No, no aluminum.
Yeah.
No, nothing happening. No
None
barium
of
is
their
hitting you.
drugs, none of their
No
sicknesses.
fluoride. I once told the nurse, the hygienist at dentist's office, I said, uh, I brush my teeth, but I like to use, I don't use, I used to use a lot of, until now I have other stuff, but I would use different things like baking soda and stuff because I didn't believe in fluoride. And she was like, well, it's just a little bit and you don't swallow it. I said, you're going to tell that to an eight-year-old kid with that they make the toothpaste taste like strawberry, not to swallow it. All right. Fuck you. It's that they started very young. And every little bit counts because they put it in your water, they put it in your perfumes, they put it in your hair dyes. Same with the phthalates, whatever I was talking about.
God, that word is so hard to pronounce, isn't it? It's a tongue twister.
Right? Those plastics, they are also in many of our everyday products, like perfume, deodorant. So yeah, plastic sticking in your underarm, wonderful, right? Don't be fooled. The companies I'm telling you are bad. And if you haven't heard them, please go back. To this morning specifically, I said a lot of them. Do not buy their shit. I think I even own stock in Texaco. So I'm gonna have to sell that right away. But I just don't. It's bad. They're bad. The stars are bad. Anything with the star, we'll go over more of them. I have to find. I know I had more in my phone too,
Yeah,
but
we went over them today earlier. That
that's
that
what I'm
was a
saying.
lot of
Go
them.
over. It was only a half-hour show. You can fast forward through it. Just find out the shit, or I'll even write it there. I don't care. Got to do what we got to do, little
Yes, you do.
soldiers. Patriots. That ain't no joke.
Hmm.
That ain't no joke. So why didn't Helen come in?
She
I
said she
can't get
couldn't get
in.
in.
Oh wait, Joseph says something too. Joseph Rogers says the guy they caught at the golf course had written a letter apologizing how he failed and offered 150,000 to anyone who would finish the job to assassinate the best president in the whole wide world. In the
Yet,
whole wide
what the
world.
hell? How can they let that be? They need to take that down. God,
Double check your numbers, Joe. And no, that's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
okay.
I have, but to me, it's all a plan, Joseph. So for me, it's like they're trying to make the most
Okay,
disgusting
nine,
relevance
six,
to
nine,
what's
12,
happened in
zero,
the
six,
last few decades or even longer that none of us have ever noticed. I sit here, I'm sitting here, but I sit here right now telling you Trump was not attempt at his life. It was not only two or three times. He had many, many, many,
yes.
many, many, many attempts on his life. Many. Um, Joe brought up the other day that Tucker found five different assassination groups that wanted. So why would anybody think this is just happening now? They hated him more the first four. I mean, he had more abuse, I think, in 2015 and 2016 and 17. Now it's all legal what's going on with him. And now he's getting shots fired at him. Something's a little bit amiss, is what I have to say about that. Something's a little amiss. This man took down the most evil, corrupt,
Hmm.
not
That it
politicians,
is.
not just one government, not just, 100 or 200 people, millions, millions of corrupt little bastards that kept their mouths shut, kept their eyes shut to the rest of the world, didn't give a shit. How? How? How do you sex traffic another individual? How? Do you understand how worse that is? I mean, what are the blacks going to come back with slavery now? Well, how many Boule, with that little squiggly line above the E, are there in this world? How many black Oprah Winfrey? I honestly am not sure about Bill Cosby.
Hmm.
I think they punished him for
Wow.
for doing what he did to older women, but I don't think he touched children. See, they're all punished in different ways. I'm not positive. Seems it seems to be accurate. There's some kind of pattern going on. I mean, some people are bluntly just killed in front of you, like Bob Saget. What happened to Kevin Spacey? People really believe he's alive. You know who's alive? Don Johnson. Don Johnson's a good guy apparently because he's in the new show. I've seen a couple commercials. I don't watch shows really, just the cartoons. I've told you this. Couple of shows, but very, very rarely. But he's in this show called Odyssey with that kid from Dawson's Creek as the doctor. It's probably like a new Love Boat kind of thing, but it's about the doctor really. Um, I guess all these medical mishaps happen on these cruises. Do you want to wait till our lives are over? Remember Dawson's Creek? I was a kid. I liked it, I think. Yeah, I watched it for a while. The kid standing in the canoe. See, but Katie Holmes. See, I know her name because she was married to, there you go, Helen.
Yeah.
She-
See, I put the link in the chat. There you
You
go,
did
guys.
again? Oh, you put the
Yeah.
link.
Yeah. I figured out how to get the link in there. There you go. See, Helen got in. Hey, guys, come on in.
Can I pin the
There
link?
we are. Was that easier, Helen?
Wait, let her turn down.
Yeah. See, I put the link in the chat. There you go, guys.
Oh, you put the link.
Colorful
You have
world.
to
What colorful world?
turn it down, Helen.
Link in there. There you go. See, Helen got in. Hey, guys, come
Yeah, you
on
see,
in.
I can't pin that though.
Was that easier, Helen?
Wait, let her turn down. Got it?
Yoo-hoo.
Good evening, Mama Helen.
24 Paws is in the house.
There you go.
24 paws. I came up with 24 paws. She's got the six cats on the 24 paws. I love it.
I
In
got
a
no
tiny
water.
apartment, a Brooklyn apartment. No. Okay, let's see.
They shut my damn water off again.
For what?
They're putting in new pipes in the street on Kings Highway. And they've been turning the water off every freaking night at 9 o'clock until 5 in the morning.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Not. You sent me what this morning or this afternoon?
What Joseph was telling you about the guy that left notes in the mailbox for these people about how he let them down and all that shit.
Yeah. He did.
I sent that to you in your messenger.
That you did.
Oh, maybe Megaphone. So
Yeah.
I
He's
don't.
sorry. And that he offered $100,000 to somebody if they would carry on or something like that with his
Yeah.
mission. But how's he going to pay him? Stupid.
He's
People
probably
are
got the
dumb.
same bank accounts that the other guys got, three different bank
Right.
accounts somewhere else.
There you go. And who gave him those bank accounts, I wonder?
Gee, I wonder who.
Yeah, they yell at him every day.
Yeah, I know. I caught that this morning. I caught it on your rerun.
Wasn't it beautiful?
I was in the supermarket when you went live.
Dang.
So I watched it later and I was like, there he goes.
Yeah, that was a tongue twister you said this morning.
Hmm.
I loved it.
Something
You ran
about
a good
what did
show
you
this
cook up, you
morning.
crooked crooks, crooked
I was,
motherfucker.
and the reason I said so much was because I was going a little bit slower. So traffic had me going slower, so I was able
Well,
to get out.
your 8:30 shift is usually
Yeah,
you always
no
hit a little
traffic.
bit more traffic.
Yeah,
I thought
You're
you
10
were off
o'clock.
on Monday.
I do
Tuesday.
work on Mondays.
Tuesdays
Tuesdays
is
I'm
off.
off. So I work. I'm off Sundays and Mondays.
Tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Tuesday.
I'm gonna put a meme up and we're gonna go live again tomorrow at 5 unless something happens. I mean, sometimes we're 15 minutes off here or there.
Yeah, we're always off. You know us.
Yeah, well, we have lives. We don't do this for a living.
Well,
We
I
have
gotta make
Nope.
lives.
sure
Yeah, I
make
know.
sure all my dishes are washed, my cats are fed, I peed and pooped. Because at 9 o'clock, I turn on
I
the water
am.
and all my dishes
I
clean.
am.
Like
We
I
are
am.
real humans.
Yeah, my girlfriend said that when we were kids one day, like 11 or 12 years old. She goes, "Did you ever realize Michael Jackson shits?" I'm like, "What? This is right."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Excuse
Ooh,
me?" She goes,
no
"Like, yeah,
way.
everybody poops." I'm like, "Yeah, everybody does poop." Good to know.
Good to know.
But
Thank
that's
you.
it
Well,
is a good point.
according to the people that are when Elvis died, he was pooping in the bathroom.
Well, there's a lot of um, DOAs, dead on arrivals in bathrooms. That is one of the typical, especially older people, because when people die, they release their bowels.
Yeah, I know that.
So they have to go
And
to the
I grabbed
bathroom
a hold of
usually,
those.
and
I grabbed a
that's
hold of those nurses because when Michael died, I says, "Listen, motherfuckers, before those what do you call it get here to take him away from here, to to take him to the funeral home." I says, "You better change that fucking diaper and you better clean him up."
right. A little respect, please.
Mhm.
So the guy from the funeral home says to me, he says, "You can't believe how many people come here messed up like that."
Right. Oh yeah. Many, many, many. Many, 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 many.
You would have loved Mike, Carolyn.
I know, I know. Of course I would have.
The way I make you laugh, I had him in stitches all the time.
Oh no. That's pretty bad. All right. Let's see what's
All right.
next.
Next thing is listen to this. A
Califrain.
judge rules prison must provide sex change surgery to an inmate who actually murdered a baby,
Nope. Nope. Nope.
his
Let's kill him.
11-month
Let's chop
old
his dick off.
stepdaughter.
Really?
In 2001, Indiana says
Nope.
Indiana law, however, prohibits the Department of Corrections from using taxpayer dollars to fund sex reassignment surgeries for inmates. However, the ACLU argues in the lawsuit filed on August 23rd, that the law is a violation of the Eighth Amendment's prohibition of cruel and unusual punishment. Why is it cruel and unusual punishment when this man killed an 11-month-old baby?
It's
Why should
cruel and
he?
unusual to chop off his dick
Right.
because he might be
We,
mentally disturbed.
we didn't cut that off.
Anybody that kills a baby is mentally disturbed.
Right.
Well, don't you
How could he
remember
make his
back in
own
the day
decisions?
they used to give lobotomies to the mentally disturbed?
Yeah.
You know Willowbrook, don't you?
Yeah,
Helen.
yeah.
What they did in Willowbrook.
JFK's sister got a lobotomy. Was it in Willowbrook or the other one?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. The even the one it seems to all happened around Fauci's area because the one in downtown Brooklyn was the one that Robin Williams was in that movie that we did the joke about, Joe.
Mhm.
Um, where these people wake up from a disease or whatever they have. You know which one I'm talking about. The Awakening. It's called The Awakening.
Mhm.
Ironically, it's called The Awakening. So he was giving these people doses and he had to inject them because they were sleeping. So he couldn't give
Right.
it to them by mouth. Funny enough. Or do we need have to have injections to wake up now? I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, that was a long time
Just
Well,
ago.
they
We
don't
talked
want to
about
wake
that. I
you up. They
remember
want to
that,
kill
dude.
you dead.
they're done though.
Mhm.
Oh, this is a good one.
Mm.
I'm changing the
Mm-mm. I don't think we
Hey,
should.
Marilyn, do you remember the gangster that used to run around on Bath Avenue in his pajamas and acting like a nut?
I do remember that. I do barely remember that.
Yeah, he used to walk around Bath Avenue in his bathrobe and a hat
Hmm. Something
and,
like that.
act like a real cuckoo
Bungas.
for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah,
Yeah.
take a shower with an umbrella.
Wow.
You kidding? I don't remember all of that.
Oh
Good
yeah, he
evening,
was well
Birch.
known. I forgot his freaking name though. Well, anyway, Clive Davis, the
Yes.
one who indoctrinated Diddy Diddy Diddler, he's
Yes.
running around in the bathrobe now too. Like, who are you? Where are you?
Right.
Are they pretend? Oh, I are they pretending to be fucked up, or are they fucked up, or are they
Well, he's
gone?
an old decrepit piece of shit anyway, but that's
Yeah.
beside the point.
Same with
So
the
they
one
figured,
from Celine Dion, her
huh?
manager. Right? Didn't Celine Dion have a holder, a
No, her
manager?
manager was her fucking 30-year older than her husband.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, Diddler's in the Brooklyn house.
Yes, Sarah. Okay.
The Diddler's in the Brooklyn house of detention. I wonder if they left him a bottle of baby oil or KY jelly. Because he's going to be
Was
taking
he
one and
affiliated?
he's giving it. And I wonder if he's got his pants halfway down his ass.
Right?
Oh
Oh,
God.
it's just so
Oh.
wrong.
You know what that means, right? When they
No,
wear their pants halfway down their ass,
no, 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 no. Yeah. Yeah.
it means don't
They're
bend down
advertising.
when the
Don't pick
right.
up that soap.
Don't pick up the
Yeah.
soap.
It's an
Leave it there.
advertisement.
Let's see.
And maybe they want to pick up the soap.
Is that true? What I
Oh,
What?
saw in MAGA today,
What?
that Elon Musk, all these what do you call it, to wipe and clean their pages, their accounts.
is he? I wouldn't
No,
doubt it.
Elon Musk is bringing them back because all the pedos and a drinkers
Hold on, Joe. Yeah.
are wiping clean since Diddy got arrested. Are wiping clean their
Well, it's too bad we
X
got to.
accounts, their Twitter accounts. But Elon Musk can get them all back.
Yeah, it doesn't. We have so much of it. I must have at least two, 3 dozen tweets, disgusting, filthy, or the knowledge that we know, like what pizza means and all that. like
Right. I get that. But you see, they're trying to make it look like why. The reason is why are they cleaning their accounts out?
because they're
What trying
guilty.
to wipe them clean? Right.
Guilty. Just like
Because
Hillary
they know
whitewashing her phone.
he's gonna start singing like Tweety Bird.
Yeah, they're gonna make him
I
sick.
already mentioned like half the names.
Yes, you did.
I already mentioned like a dozen names, Mama. You must have missed the beginning.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. From Jay-Z to Beyonce to
Oh yeah,
Little
yeah,
Bow
all of them,
Wow.
Hmm.
all of them. Yeah,
Little Bow
I
Wow.
got that.
Um,
But you see,
Hmm.
the way they
Elon.
won't let out Epstein's list, okay? We
No way.
can't get a hold of Epstein's list.
Hmm.
Epstein was like a choir boy compared to the diddler.
No.
To me, they're all dead and handled already. So I don't know. I think they're all dead. It's all handled. We already knew these are clones. These are actors. We're not watching this in real life. It's already been done. Now, Elon Musk, I just want to say one thing, and then Joe, you can go. Um, he was building $10,000 houses. They're beautiful. They're absolutely stunning for 10 grand. Everybody should have one. Everybody should have a home.
Yes.
I mean, there are certain people that you can't help, right? In this world, there's certain people you can't. But there are people that need this. I appreciate that he did that. And you know who could do that really fast? Robots. Tell me that we shouldn't be futuristic. Robots could have it done like that. They can help humanity so much, where humanity can do human things instead of
Right.
working their whole lives to their sweat and brow. Give me a break. It's not how God wanted us to live. All right. I know you wanted to read what Birch said. Is that what you wanted to read?
Yeah, that was pretty good what he
Yeah,
said.
go on. I saw it too, but I
Last
didn't.
Saturday night, he saw a guy at Walmart walking around in SpongeBob SquarePants pajamas. Guy was in his 40s or 50s. That is hilarious, man. That's why I was laughing. That's hilarious, man.
Early
Only
Halloween.
in Walmart, right? The weirdest shit happens at Walmart.
Only at
Yeah,
Walmart.
Looney Tunes Central.
Birch says she loves. Birch says he loves this lady, the diddler.
Diddler.
You missed me this morning. I was singing diddy dum diddy do. Because you
That's
know why? If
hilarious.
we didn't laugh at these people, we'd be crying under it. I
No
mean,
kidding. We'd
what
be
they
crazy.
have done.
What they've done to all these people.
Diddy is small. He's small news. I'm telling you.
He provided something for the big people. He provided a service.
He
That's what
was,
he did. He
yeah.
had to. But he
But
had to be.
Epstein did it too, and
Yeah.
there's no doubt that they both have uh recordings, like video, they have to have
Yep.
everybody has security.
They protected themselves too.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes.
I'm not going down by myself.
That's right. Insurance, insurance.
Hmm.
Typical Democrat bullshit.
Yep.
Oh, Sarah
Yep.
says there's more like Megan Fox, Pink. Yeah, I mentioned Usher.
I
That's
met
And
more
Megan
Christy
Fox.
Walmart.
Bambi.
Right, Joseph.
And Darian was real little when I met Megan Fox. That was really weird.
This is a bitch that has three beautiful boys and
Mm.
dresses them up like little girls. You know what that's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep.
Gross.
The other day, Matt brought up Harry Truman, and he said, he was his own entrepreneur. He made it big
Stop it.
himself. And his famous line was, "The buck stops
Stop.
here," I think he said.
The buck stops here, yeah.
I was thinking about it. No. Truman must have been bad. unfortunately, because what happened the day after the elections? I don't know if anybody knows, but the newspapers came out all saying that Dewey won.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's something amiss there. Just like Bush won Florida because Jed was governor there,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
That I Not that Al Gore is any better. They're all the cabal. They're all the same people. They just vote in each other.
Yep.
But
All
this
the heads
time,
of state
oh,
all over the world.
I don't think Obama was voted in. He was planned. He was a
Yeah.
plan for a
Yeah, he
Agreed.
long
was
time.
good. Yeah,
Agreed.
right. Because what they did with Obama, he was a low class piece of shit. And they taught him etiquette and they taught him how to speak because they knew what they were planning. Every election is already planned out who's going to win, whether we friggin' vote or not.
They
That's
think
it.
they're going to win.
And
That's exactly it.
it's usually a couple of years of Democrats, and then for 1 year they throw a Republican in to change the scenery.
Right. Well, they had it down good. First, the way they were doing it was the Democrats would have it for 8 years, then the Republicans would have it for 8 years, then the Democrats
No,
would
the
have it for eight
Republicans
years,
never had it for
and they were
eight
going
years.
back and forth.
The only way the Republicans had it for 8 years is if the
Mhm.
rhino that's playing Republican gets a second term.
Well, that's the way they were doing it though for a while. Yeah.
What happened with Zelensky?
Oh, Zelensky.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
that
he came in. He came in to L.A. or Pennsylvania, right, to a plant over there to talk about getting some more money, getting getting getting
he came
backed
here to
by.
America?
Yeah, we flew him in. It was on our dime. We paid for it, of course, because he came in on a military airplane to come in here, and then and attacks Trump saying and Vance saying that they're a problem. Okay, he speaks
Why?
with
Because Trump ain't
urgency.
stupid enough to hand him over $30 billion. You're
Yeah,
gonna tell me he went through all that fucking money already?
yeah. He
The
came in to
fuck out of
speak that
here.
this is his last best chance
Yeah, because
at
he knows
foreign
Trump is
aid.
gonna win. Yeah, tell him to go fuck himself.
That's what I say.
Tell him to
Hey,
go shit on one of
Zelensky,
his fucking missiles.
we don't want to give you any more money for wars. We never wanted to give you money in the first place. Only Congress did. And we don't agree with Congress.
Here
We're
you
not
go,
with them.
Zelensky.
That's right. There you go, Congress. For you,
And
baby.
it's made of wood.
That's for you, Congress. And Joe
All right,
Biden.
Joe. So what do I think? Tell me what I
Game.
think,
We're watching a movie, a game.
right? So who is Zelensky?
Zelensky is actually, you know what? He really actually is an actor. He really is an actor. He is an actor. And so that's why they put him where he is, so that he could act for them
Or for us?
or for us. Who knows?
Because
Who knows?
I'll
But
tell
I
you
don't like the
why.
guy.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I do remember because I've seen him in colorful outfits, but this might be a different Zelensky. And the reason why I say is because one of the first couple articles when Trump met Zelensky, he
Mhm.
he mentions that he liked the young man and he thinks he'd do good for the Ukraine.
Hmm.
Well, either Trump really didn't know the truth. I totally doubt that they didn't know anything about the Ukraine beforehand. Okay. I even
Hmm.
had suspicions about the Ukraine. It's just because it is. It's all fucking suspicious.
The whole
right?
thing, everything about
Yeah,
it.
he was a stand-up comedian. Exactly, Joseph. Sarah says you're 100% right, Joe.
Yeah. He's an actor. He was an actor.
I gotta put out my email. You guys can send us memes. We have no
Oh,
problem putting up
they
memes
took him to an ammunitions plant. That's where they took him
in Pennsylvania,
in Pennsylvania.
to an ammunitions camp.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a good thing. Let's
Pennsylvania
show
is
other
not far
countries.
from Washington,
uh,
D.C.
yeah, we should show other countries our war arsenal.
I don't believe
Sure,
any of it. I'm sorry.
sure.
It's
These people are
it's
retarded.
such a play. I mean, who does this in real life? Who does this?
Retards.
No,
I
you're
better
giving
not say it.
retards a bad name, Joe.
You
They're
right,
yeah,
and then you're telling me
they're
that
actually yeah, that's
that you
wrong.
got the
That was
military,
wrong of me. I'm sorry.
you got the military
Yeah, just
agreeing to all this. I just don't see that. They turn their backs on
just
Biden.
God, so
Remember that?
crazy.
Those are all hints for us.
Yeah,
So we don't worry our pretty little heads off. All right.
crazy
And what
world.
happened with the UN? There was something about the UN. You said something about getting out of the UN, or somebody got out of the UN, or
Oh no, the UN has said that all Jews have to get out of Israel.
Go
what?
fuck
The
yourself.
UN. Wait,
Yeah,
the UN
yeah,
said all Jews have to get out of Israel.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. Did you see them all running?
yeah.
Take all the Irish cops out of the America. Why don't you? I mean, what the hell is that?
Is
Don't make
that
me
the
bring up my
craziest thing you
George
ever heard
Taylor
or
again.
what?
Where did you hear this? I'm sorry,
I'm
I
looking
need to
for it right
know.
now.
That's just redonkulous.
It was a couple of days ago.
That's all right. It's just, yeah,
I
I'm
thought it
kind of
was silly
curious.
too.
Well, how dumb does that sound? This is what
Very.
I'm talking about. Joe, you have like career politicians that are supposed to be lawyers and smart, and they're making these decisions.
Yeah,
We're not
exactly.
stupid. They can't be that stupid. It's an improbability, if not an impossibility. Who says that and allows it to be printed?
Yeah. No, I read a while back that that guy, some guy in New York who was in charge of this COVID shutdown thing, that that they were having sex parties and shit.
Oh, oh, so like the cabal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're-
Oh yeah, right in the offices too. Right in the
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Just like the guy that got fucked in Congress. It was so
yeah. In
explicit.
right in yeah, right in the oh, that's just so
This isn't wakening anybody up, is it? This is
nope.
still not waking the liberals up, the Democrats, the unsure, because we are sure that you should
Um,
be sure
I'm
that you
pretty
can't vote
sure,
for that
man.
side.
Yeah.
I'm
Even the
pretty
ones that are
sure.
sitting on the fence. The ones that are sitting on the fence, you gotta fucking push them off.
Right.
The fuck off that fence, you morons.
Yeah, and it's just crazy how they don't
Oh,
see
hey,
it
good
yet.
morning, Brett. Is it morning for
Hey,
them?
Brett,
About morning for them.
Yep.
who knows?
Who knows?
One of the times, man. I'm so confused with the times. I sit over here in Mountain Time. That's all I know.
It's about 3 in the afternoon for them, I think.
I don't know
Yeah,
how you
two or
figure. I
three.
don't know
Yeah,
how
it's
you
about
guys always
12,
know. I just
12
don't
to
know.
14 hours difference.
They're ahead of us. That's all you need to know. So if it's
Yeah.
late here, it's pretty early there. Yeah, how you doing, Britt? Hoping everything's well. Oh, it's nice to see you guys in the chat. So lovely. Okay, let's see. Let's go on. Oh, you know what you did? You did leave. I don't know if
Uh,
you want to tell it, Helen, tell the joke.
mm,
Which joke?
The one about the
Oh, the
football
one
joke.
on November 5th about
Mhm.
the the football game
Mhm.
against the Patriots against the Steelers.
yeah.
Patriots against the
Yeah, I
Steelers.
said that to Joe too.
Oh, I know she did. That was funny.
Gonna make a
First of
meme.
all, there's no football games on Tuesday. Duh.
Yeah, I gotta make a meme though. That's too funny. We'll just tell that to the liberals to stay home to watch the game.
Yeah.
They'll probably be looking for it.
Well, there was a poll on how you were going to vote. How are you going to vote? You know,
Oh, there was a poll.
we have early voting, so I'll probably do that. I actually like that early voting because there's no lines. I don't have to wait in line. I like going in there.
love Trump's new name for Kamala. Comrade Kamala.
Comrade
Comrade
Kamala. Yeah, I heard
Kamala.
that. I heard that.
I'm proud of you
You should start calling
afternoon.
them that, comrade. Call them all comrades. Yeah, because they are.
Oh, that's good.
What's up,
Trump
comrade?
said, I loved his rally today. Oh
No,
man,
I
that was
didn't watch
fucking
it.
awesome.
I had a few things to do and then I passed out for a
I might
while.
watch it later on, just to
Yeah,
watch
maybe
it.
we'll watch it tomorrow before we go. You have a lot to do tomorrow, Joe, though.
I
Just
do.
be home by 3.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to say, I try to go back on some topics. Not that this is a big deal, but it kind of is. Um, I had brought up, maybe it was this morning, I brought up that, there's these restaurants, big chains all over. Now, let me see, I was in, God, this is about over 20 years ago now. In college, I got a book called, we had to get a book for political geography, which I actually got an A- in. I'm very proud of that because geography is not my thing. Um, it was called McWorld. I never forgot that. I read the whole
Nick
book.
Rhodes, N-I-K,
Mick,
N-I-C-K.
like McDonald's.
Okay.
So where we think that we have fast food chains all over America, they're all over the world, right? Of
Yeah, they
course,
are.
there are things that are different. You go to England, it's like the Royal Burger, not the, there's differences, but um they are. And this book was mostly of how they started taking American culture into the Middle East. That there was McDonald's and maybe even a look at the cat. Maybe even uh, a rock and roll, what what is it called? The Hard Rock Cafe,
What are
or
they gonna call it in Palestine? McCamels?
who the hell knows? But I'm just saying, well, who's coming in? Who is coming in now? That it's
I
it's
mean,
it's something to take into consideration that it really is a small world. These corporations did take over many where we think, well, kids should be working at McDonald's till they're 17 or something. That never really applied. You got these adults working there. It lasted for like 5 years. And then they got out of hand, these McDonald's and Burger Kings and Panera Breads, whatever. They're all over the
yeah, now you
fucking
could buy
place.
into it, and while you're working, you could be buying into it and own it.
Hmm.
There is, yeah,
Well, a lot of
it's
places are starting to close down though because of the crime.
right, but whose? The mom and pops aren't closing, are the ones closing down, not these. I know
Mm.
that
Franchise.
Corporations are too.
they are branches and people own these branches, and I give them credit, but it's also like you're feeding people shit. So fuck
Right,
you.
Hit
You're
your
right,
mic,
right.
feeding
Samsung
people
SMG.
absolute crap.
Horse meat.
Hmm.
There's
Another
no there's
Asian
no
version of
chicken in
it.
chicken nuggets. Hardly any chicken. There's like
Hmm.
5% of chicken in there. What the fuck is in it, parents? You know? I'm
Who
just
is
And what
saying.
about the
the
French
new
fries?
person?
How much
Yeah,
of it
the new
is
version. The French fries. There's 15 fucking ingredients in those French fries they serve, which
Yeah,
should only be oil and fucking potato.
right? Salt and peppered as you please.
not salted. Definitely salted.
I
Mhm.
can't believe Chick-fil-A sold out.
Yes, they did, didn't they?
Yes, it started with the workers. You know which workers I'm talking about without getting in any trouble. Begins with a
That's right.
G.
That's right. I remember those.
And now their chicken ain't chicken anymore. It's processed bullshit. So they sold out too.
Kevin Hart closed his restaurant, Sarah says. Dingo, I know you're in here. You're not saying anything though. You could say hello.
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, there you are.
You didn't say anything. I was waiting for you to say hello. You
Oh,
didn't
okay.
interrupt
G'day.
us.
How you doing? I don't know how to
How
use
you
bloody Zoom, mate.
doing, buddy?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
He
are.
was,
Now you are. You're using it. You're in Zoom. If you
he's
hit
There
been
we
in
go.
Zoom
the
before. It's
video
just been a
camera,
while.
if you hit the video camera, you can turn that on too.
No, please. No,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't want to
no,
see him.
no,
Ah,
no, no. I don't want anybody to see me at the
all
Oh,
right.
moment.
You don't
really?
have
I
to.
was
We
only
already
You
know
kidding.
what
don't have
you
to.
look like, so forget about it.
Forget about it. I
No
tell people that
worries.
Brooklyners don't say
You
that.
don't have to.
No,
We
I'm having a
always said
bad
that,
hair
but
day.
you didn't have
I'm
to.
having a bad hair day.
Which
So
area?
what? Look what the fuck
It's
I
all
look
good.
like.
It's all good, Brett. No worries.
I've
Okay,
been
guys.
Uh,
No
working
worries.
half the day and then I slept and I don't
Mhm.
even care. I don't even have my pajamas on. I need my PJs.
oh, come on, toughen up,
My kid
princess.
has the freaking air conditioner on, and it's freezing. Okay,
Yeah, that's pretty.
and he's hot, and I'm frozen.
Yeah, my son was
Sure.
complaining. My son
Hmm.
was complaining. He lives out in Long Island. He's complaining that it's so fucking cold. I said, what are you talking about cold? It's 65 friggin' degrees out.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to come into Zoom? The number on the
Old
top.
videos.
Oh, wait, no, you have the
I'll take
link
it.
in there. I can't pin the link though, but the number is on the top pinned. The link for some
I
reason I
got in
can't
here by
pin.
accident.
Well, if you press the link, you're good. Okay, now you guys can continue.
I just came in here because I'm a stalker and I had nothing else to do.
I
Okay.
know.
Works for
We have a
me.
stalker. We've been stalked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just using that Australian intelligence, mate.
Aw.
I love you guys. You guys are my Australian buddies.
Mate, this country is going down the shit chute real quick at the moment. My country. Oh,
Yeah.
mate, it is just
Ours is
bad.
right behind you, buddy.
Yeah.
No,
They
no,
think they're
no.
gonna take it down.
Faith, faith, faith.
Yeah, but we're not gonna let them.
I tell you one thing, on election night, if they say that what's her name?
Kamala.
Amanda Kamala?
Hmm.
Oh, comrade
Kamala
Comrade
Kamala.
Kamala.
Kamala? If she fucking wins, Donald better fucking get a fucking rematch the same fucking day.
Nope. She ain't gonna win. If she wins, the only way she'll win is if we still didn't get everything. The plan
Mhm.
isn't over and we still have to do more things. That's the only
Look,
way.
hey,
We ain't got time
not
for
to
this
be
shit.
rude, guys. Look,
Uh-uh.
seriously, not to be rude. You've already been ripped off one election in 2020. They're going to do it again.
Right.
Yes, they are.
I
You
You
know
know
know,
they're
that.
gonna
and
do
they're
it.
coming up with everything. I mean,
Hmm.
she hasn't even got a policy for anything. And now she's backtracking on everything she said. And the beautiful thing is, you can show what she originally said. Now you can show what she said, and it's two different things. But,
Hmm.
mate, I've had two attempts at fucking quietening Uncle Donald and getting rid of him. Mate, they're not going to stop because if they know if they lose, Their time is done. They're all going to prison.
Yeah,
And they're
that
scared
they are.
shit.
That they are. And that's
So
exactly
this is a make
where
or
they
break
belong.
election. Because if you lose one more time to the Democrats, you
We're
can
done for.
guarantee America will be a third world country in a
We
matter of
already are a
months.
shithole. What are you talking about?
Hold on a minute. Somebody's here. I'll be back a sec.
Well, we've been taken over by the communists a long time ago.
Yes. But now we need to take our country back from the communists. You know, there's Congress is the problem. Congress is the biggest part of the problem because government needs to stay the hell out of our lives.
That's right.
Period. They need to be in the
Right.
background when we need them. They don't need
Right.
no.
Back yours up into here or back my Falcon
I'm
up.
backing your Falcon up, putting my targets on yours. Yeah. And putting the territory next to my
Government.
camper.
We have an advertisement here.
Just
See, Don?
like the
Oh.
what do you call it? Like you said this morning,
Hmm.
these people shouldn't be in offices, made careers out of these jobs.
Well, they shouldn't be.
They should be working for nothing. They should be working for us.
That's what I thought it was about when I went in. I wanted to help. That's why I
Sorry about
decided to
that.
take it in college. No
Yeah.
problem. And then when I realized after 3.5 years, after working in Albany, that's when I realized, oh shit, no, I am too nice for this kind of devil's work. So 3.5 years and
Hey,
Well,
they
mate,
need
I
us
can't.
Brooklyn girls in there to kick some ass, man.
See, I got to be careful. I can't do this stuff anymore like I used to do because like I told you guys, I got a couple of visits from the Australian FBI or the Australian version of the FBI. How they found me would be a miracle considering I never shared my address or number or anything else. But hey, they found me. And basically the bottom line is be quiet. Otherwise we'll help you be quiet.
I don't know.
Oh.
I believe that's pretty much over. I do. Even for
I
Australia.
know. I
I mean,
don't.
even Sarah just told me that Babel is a good guy. That's in what was
Well,
it, Sarah? He's oh, Victoria, I think she
yeah,
said.
and the Canadians are going to try to get rid of that piece of shit they have in office up
No,
there
Trudeau,
too.
if you don't realize that Trudeau
He is.
he is
Look at him.
Castro's kid.
He is. And
Castro
he's
Yes,
gone.
Castro. Yeah,
Split an image of him.
it's just ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous how much they
And
look alike.
Castro was with his mom.
And accidents happen.
Was
You
that
got
an
to
act?
understand though, in Australia we don't own our media. We've got one truthful media outlet out of all of them, and that's Sky News.
Got him,
But
Sarah.
That's it.
that's the whole thing with Starlink. That's what really Elon Musk is doing. He's taking, not only did he take, Twitter was just the softest thing he did. Wait till he takes over the media channels. Wait till Trump comes out. Your Uncle Donald's going to come out on the EBS system and tell the truth. He will. And the truth is,
And at his
World War
rally
III has
today,
ended.
Cameron,
Sorry?
at his rally today, he said he's going to start doing things before he's elected with this country.
Now, how could he do that?
I don't know.
Because he's president now.
And he
This-
looked like the real Donald today.
I believe that. I told you he's coming out more and more because they're gone. The evil is slowly disappearing. Senator Ralph Babbitt, that was it. I'm sorry. I said Babel, I think. Babbitt. Thank you, Sarah. We're gonna get good people in these positions. We're gonna get rid. And I'm waiting for Junior to come out. I'm still waiting for him to come out.
Somebody even fainted at the rally. Trump left the podium and went to go help that person.
That's our Trump.
Mm-hmm.
That's our Trump. Okay, give me a second. I want to say one thing. And
Yeah,
then
but
he
the
was
problem
kicked
is,
out.
hold on, Ralph Babbitt's never going to get in, and he's never going to be prime minister. You know why? He doesn't belong to the two major parties. You got to understand, our system is designed with two major parties, Liberal and Labor.
I thought he
They're
did
both
get
as
in.
bad as each other. No, an independent cannot become prime minister of Australia. That is, it just can't be done.
Oh, I thought he just got in as senator.
He's a senator. He's part of Parliament, but he can't control Parliament. You see,
I
the,
got
the,
you.
the whole system has been set up. It's the exact same system as yours. You've got the Republicans, you've got the Democrats, the two major parties. Then you have your independent parties like the Greens, the Nationals, the United Australia Party,
Right.
Pauline Hanson's One Nation Party. They're all small little parties. They can get some power, but they will never become prime minister. It just doesn't happen. It's not the way the system is set up.
Well, one of the conspiracies is that the constitutions are going to be our constitution with a few upgrades are going to be handed out to the third of the world. So two or three of our constitutions will be out there governing your
Well,
country, governing Russia, governing the Middle East. That is one of the conspiracies, and there's actually YouTube videos about it. Patch used to say it all the time. Remember, Joe? The second constitution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's actually gonna fall into place. Like, look at all the laws.
They have
The
no
Democrats,
choice.
like the Democrats have, the laws are for you, but I
Not
don't
them.
have to abide by them.
Right.
They don't have a choice. There's more of us than them.
It doesn't matter. There is more of us than there is of them. But you want to know
I-
something? They are controlling everything.
They're dead. Mama Helen, we would fucking be dead right now. Our country was so weak for 4 fucking years. You don't think China, Russia, or somebody else, or Ukraine wouldn't attack us?
That's
Fucking
true.
Cuba could attack us. They could have attacked us. We were so damn weak with that bitch in office, Biden. How come it didn't happen? Because we were protected by Trump's
Trump
military.
even brought up
Where's Space
Trump
Force?
even brought up the military. He brought up two generals in the military that weren't worth the the toilet paper you wipe
Right,
your ass
Mad
with.
Dog, and I forgot the other one. It doesn't matter.
Millie and somebody else.
Yeah, he got them out. He got them out. Those aren't even them. How did the world double from 1980? How did the world double? Somebody answer that to me. If there are no clones, don't tell me we gave that much birth. Throughout time, we didn't have sex more? The 1980s come and all of a sudden everybody's fucking and we have all these people? Where did all
Not
these
with all the
adults?
abortion clinics that are out there.
Exactly. So how did we double our planet size, our population on this planet?
Well, let's look at it this way. Speaking of
No.
pregnancies and crap again, these migrants are getting knocked up too.
Yes. The what? The migrants are getting what?
Knocked up.
Come on. That's their storyline. How many people can afford more than a couple of kids nowadays? You think it's any
People
different
that
than
are
the
on
Middle East
people
or
that are on
France?
welfare.
They should them
People
out like
that are on welfare.
That's right.
Yes. And who was in office for 4 years? You think he didn't stop all that crap? You didn't think he put in the crimes against humanity and just sat there twiddling his thumbs while that law was passed? We didn't see it. Doesn't mean it wasn't done. You don't see God, it doesn't mean he's not there. I'm gonna go get some coffee. You guys have to think more positive. I'm telling you, it's done. It is a done deal. World War III is almost flying out it's past. It's passé. Let me go get some coffee.
Yeah, as much
You
as
can make fun of me. I don't care.
no, I'm not going to make fun of you. I just don't agree with 100% you say.
That's all
And
right.
that's okay. Right?
I think we've still got darker times to come because
Yep, they always
look, it's like nature. If you back a dog or you back an animal or you back anything into a corner, what is it going to do?
Bite
And
you.
this is
gonna
what is
attack.
happening.
It's gonna bite you.
We are backing the left into a corner because
Yes, we
they're being
are.
exposed. You see, the main thing is the mainstream media doesn't have the power anymore because the internet does.
Right.
More people are looking at YouTube and all the other avenues of social media and the internet than sitting down and watching CNN or
Right. Because nobody believes
MSNBC.
them. They're lying. You know they're
Well,
lying.
when you've spent the last 10 years crying wolf,
Right.
it gets to a stage where nobody believes it.
Exactly.
But
I
I'm
mean, a
sorry,
lot of their
there's
stories
going
have
to
been
be,
debunked and been shown that they're actually lies.
yeah.
Chicken
But the
Little, the
problem
sky is
is
falling.
you've got the left and we're backing them into a corner. So something is going to happen.
Yeah. I believe that.
The other biggest problem we've got is you've got, let's see, from news coverage, well, not from news coverage, but from other sources and everything else, you look at the two guys that tried to assassinate Uncle Donald, and both of them have got links to BlackRock or Vanguard.
Right.
That's right. We all got these hefty bank accounts
And
someplace.
the first guy was killed immediately and the body disposed of right away, and nobody got to
Okay.
investigate it at all.
5 minutes.
Very
Okay.
odd.
Hey, I've got to go, guys, because we're burning off here at the moment, so I got to go.
All right, sir.
But I wanted
Well,
to
it
jump
was
in
nice
and say
talking to
hello.
you, Brett. Have a great one.
You too, and we'll catch up again.
All right, brother.
Stay safe, Brett.
Stay safe,
I
bro.
will. And you know what? You guys take care. God bless, and God bless
God bless you.
America.
Peace out, brother.
Amen,
And
brother.
God bless my Uncle Donald. Bye.
Thank you,
That's my
sir.
Bye,
son.
baby.
See you, mate. Bye.
See you, mate.
Aw, I miss him.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He used to be on Face Crack all the time.
Yeah.
And I was also wondering
Mm-hmm.
about your son.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
know
well, I got told off today because
I know
I'm
you
worried.
cursed at the alphabet agency while you pass it. Do
Hey,
you think these scumballs have anything to do with your son's predicament?
no. 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 It's what I've always said. I've even shown it on Facebook here. These people here have shown racism towards me. Okay. You
I
can
see
ask
that.
Carolyn. I've shown her. I've
Yeah.
shown her what they do to me. You should
It
see
is
it.
kind of
It's
strange.
crazy.
I'd never even seen anything like that in Brooklyn, let alone.
Yeah.
Oh, he left? Brett
Yeah,
left?
Brett, he
Yeah.
had to go.
Good night, Brett. Or good
Yes.
morning, good afternoon, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, they
We
were
will
doing
need to change
something.
the rules, says Sarah. Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm sorry. I mean, nobody has to agree with me. That's fine. It's my own philosophy, but things don't make sense. There's no way that there was so much evil. I mean, there was, but
Mm-hmm.
that Trump couldn't have won 2020. It makes no sense to me that Trump won. Things don't work in that order
That's right.
unless it's planned. You don't win the first one and not win the second one. It's just not regular, is it?
Nope.
Usually you lose the first one and you win the second one. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Well, Bush Sr. lost the second one, right? But this
Yes, he
is
did.
just this was 100% different. And he did not. We all knew. I mean, you have to think that at least 70% of America knew something was wrong with that. Even the Democrat, they knew there was something wrong. You
Right.
got Kennedy and Tulsi Gabbard are on our side now.
Yeah. Democrats, lifelong Democrats.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's well, this isn't a Democrat Republican thing anymore,
What did I
right?
put in the chat? What did I put in the community?
It's a MAGA thing.
It's a MAGA thing. And you know what?
Mhm.
Democrats, I just don't understand who is controlling them.
I don't either.
That's what I think. Huh. My childhood house number is easy, 5678. 80th Street. That was easy.
My parents still
I
live there.
remember mine, believe it or not, and I'm fucking 68.
My parents still live there.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, my mom does. My
Where is
brothers
it?
and sisters.
See, Helen, I'd love you to post in some of these. Give, put some of your comments in these. This is the community. Yeah, we got a pretty good amount of likes in the community.
Is this a
Usually,
new, what do you call it? New
this is our
page?
this is our regular page. This is just the community section.
Yeah.
See, you get videos, when I do fun videos like the Trump dance, which I'm so
Mhm.
proud. It has like 171 views now. Yay. Right. And then you have, I'm showing people, not just you, right? And then you got the lives like we're doing now. We're live right now. And then you have the community section, which Joe or I post wonderful things like this. I thought this was
I
cute.
never knew about that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to tell people. I think it's a great way for a group of people to chat that don't know each other.
Mhm.
You know, so I like using the community. This one came out nice. Make America a constitutional republic again. I put it up top. We must all know and understand our basic constitutional rights. STAT, stat. ASAP, stat. There. It's all out in the open. Most people are just too brainwashed to see it. Now, who creates these memes? Thousands and thousands upon thousands of memes. Who's creating these? Like I did this one. I took a screenshot, right?
Mhm.
But that's some of them I create too, but not as many, right? People are who are doing
I like
these?
that one. Dodging bullets and dodging. Go, but yeah, that one.
Yeah. It's not only us, you guys.
No,
There's
what I'm suggesting
there's
is that it
millions of
can't
us.
be. It
There's
cannot.
millions and millions of us.
It's not even just that. People, regular everyday
You know,
people do not have time like I do to sit and create this shit, Joe. It is
they
cue.
believe
They
like
are
we do.
supposed to do it to wake us up.
Yeah.
It is a government mission.
Thank you, Birch. Birch
There's
says he loves
no,
your YouTube channel.
oh, thank you, Birch.
Yeah.
There's
She
just
does a
no
lot of work
doubt.
on it,
Yeah,
Birch,
but
on
do you
Cal.
love me?
Yeah.
And will you
She
love
does a
me
lot of work. I only
forever?
post a few memes here and there, but Carolyn does a lot.
You do, we do fine.
Yeah.
We do great. We all do great. I love anybody that pitches in, even just a
But you're more
hair.
than welcome to come in and check it out, talk, and
Oh yeah, and Birch, you could come on Zoom. That's what the number's there
if
for.
you want to learn this stuff, Carolyn's a great teacher. She
It's
will
very
yell at
simple.
you if you don't get it right, but hey.
This one people didn't like. I
Every
only
time
yell at you,
somebody goes,
Joe,
Oh,
I
not
that's
get
all
a
everybody
right.
else.
message, you hit another trick.
It's fun.
Yeah, I
It
got in
really
trouble
is.
for this one from a few people that it was blasphemous and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but it was a mega person that must have created it. So come on, people, lighten up. I don't know. And
I
these
wish
two
I knew
are
how
me.
I could do this shit.
Well, if I made you a manager to the group, you could come in and post whatever the hell you want.
That's right.
I try to keep it somewhat decent, you know?
Yeah. Just got to post
It's the
stuff.
same as posting anywhere else, Mama.
Mhm.
It's just, you have to go to the
Yep.
community and then there's a little plus sign and then you just add. I mean, I do these, I make memes a little bit, but
Yeah, I don't have a computer. I can't do that shit.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
It's all right. Carolyn can teach you how to do it.
I only have a tablet.
Actually, I did this one on my phone, Mama Helen.
So look
Oh,
at my
fuck.
background. She taught me how to make my background.
Yeah, I'm very proud
Yeah,
of
I
you.
wish I could. I wish I could do that because I don't need you seeing my fucking ugly kitchen.
Your kitchen was great. You made it over. It looked great. Um, but yeah, that's easy too. You know what? You come on one time when we're not live and we'll go over things like that.
Yeah, let me show you how to do that
I'll
stuff.
do that with anybody. I'll teach you before you go live how to
Did you
stop
teach Joe how
video.
to play with his balls? You're never gonna live that down,
I,
bro.
I'm looking for takers. I'm looking for takers.
Oh, maybe we gotta teach you that because she said she loves playing with balls.
I know, right?
I don't know if he picked that intentionally about the bull. I don't.
Yeah, you did. You sure
I didn't
did.
pick it.
Yeah, you
That
said it.
just fell right out of my mouth.
Both of you said it. Hey.
Okay. Let's see.
Riggs, you
Let's
know I
see.
love you. You know I love you deeply.
It's all good, man. No worries. I'm not bad.
I think there was another thing I wanted to bring up.
I like comedy. You should be happy. Happiness is good.
Just-
Smiling is great.
I brought up the mac and
And
cheese.
laughing's even better. It keeps you healthy.
It does. Laughter is good medicine.
That's why they say laughter is the best medicine.
It is. It really is. Hence the reason why I have the name that I have.
Come on, Cindy Mouse.
I have Rags. I have my name, my regular name, Joseph Brasher. Then I have Pain in the Ass.
Oh, my little Cindy
Pain in
Mouse.
the ass.
Yeah.
Better than my nickname. My husband calls me fuckface.
Yeah. AKA. AKA.
I don't know how that started, but the last few years I've been fuckface. I don't know.
I can
I
only
kind of do.
imagine.
I kind of know how it happened. I mean,
Do you know how it happened?
well, it's kind of obvious.
We've had a lot of jokes, man.
Oh, we are
Because I,
jokesters.
I used to teach women, I used to tell a lot of women, you should exercise your face. It's a muscle just like anything else. And
Mm.
it became a joke with John that, you're looking a little old. You need to exercise that face. And here's how.
Yes. Yes. Balls are made for playing with.
Balls are made to play with.
Yeah, you guys remember that. Balls
She's
are
got
made
big
for playing
balls.
with.
He's got big balls. And I've got the biggest balls of them all.
That's right.
Okay. Oh my God, balls.
That's like that meme that how many balls ever hit somebody's face? How many balls ever hit somebody's face? And up pops the picture of Kamala.
Oh, I want to see that.
That's pretty good.
I like ball jokes. I'm sorry. I'm
How many
such a
people
Oh
ever got hit in
sage.
the face with balls?
That's pretty good.
All of a
Oh
sudden,
God.
Kamala's face comes riding up the screen slowly.
Oh no, I'm already crying. Stop.
Do you? Do you, Sarah? And what is that nickname?
I I have you all beat for a nickname. Uh-oh. Better than fuckface? Really? Probably. I don't know. That's not a very good nickname. Well, I have a few. I mean,
Ooh,
Chipmunk is our nickname for real. We call each other Chickmunks, monks or
who
chipmunks.
has a
Whatever.
better nickname for you?
What?
Who
Have
has
you
a
know?
better? You
Oh,
just
then
said
fuck.
somebody said
Oh,
I have a
Sarah.
better.
Sarah on the chat
Oh,
says that she has a nickname that beats us. So we're waiting for her to.
Give it up, lady. Give it up.
Yeah. Well, she's typing.
Ah,
I wanted to say something. All right. Now,
okay.
we all
Get it.
see how Trump dances. and he
Yes, I
likes
love
to
it.
dance
I
with us,
love it. He's
Yeah, yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
and he's like this, and he's
Yeah, and
kind
then
of
he,
stiff, and
yeah,
that's because he's wearing the protection,
Body armor, yeah.
right? He can't move that well, right?
because
But
I think he does an awesome job.
why this? He always has, and sometimes he'll open it, but usually he has it like this, and he's like this. Why? Oh no, did she say it? All right, you tell us that bit
No, you
first.
say it. I'm not saying that. No.
Mama Helen? Maybe Mama Helen should say it.
I didn't even see it.
And apparently I suffer with it, cuntitis, and there is no cure. Oh, did your husband give it to you? Or where did that come from? I
Did
don't
your
know.
husband give it to you?
I'm just
How did you
wondering.
get that?
I know, because if it's from your mom or dad, we've got problems, hon.
Better get that in check.
I had a friend that used to do the lemon test.
Yeah.
No, that might
Uh-uh.
go over some people's heads with cuntitis, but that's hysterical, girl. All right, getting back to the
Mhm.
this, right? It's very odd because it's almost like, he even did it fight, fight, fight. His hands were forward.
Mm.
Um,
True. True.
Joe,
Yes.
what is it, Joe?
That's A.
It's an A, Joe.
A.
Joe and I took a bit of
A.
we even have it on this channel, some of our more exciting and fun
We've done a
times
lot of stuff
doing sign
in the
language.
past.
Yes. So
Ah,
yes.
My
ah.
grandson was learning sign language when he was
Hey,
3.
It was fun doing the sign language
good.
thing. That was fun.
I still do it. I still do it
Yeah.
a couple of times. I just try to remember the words that I know, which I probably have like a 600 word vocabulary. And if I seem to forget when I look it up, and that's how I'm studying still,
I
but
started to learn it when I was working in a coffee shop on
Mhm.
Saturday nights. A whole bunch of deaf people would come in,
right.
Oh,
and they started teaching me sign language.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
yeah.
mean,
We have a real
we're
famous
regular people.
we have a real famous deaf college in Santa Fe.
Yes, you mentioned that before.
Mhm.
And my boss used to always tell me and Jimmy, my boss, I worked for him in 3 different places. And he says, listen, Helen, because he knows the way I am. He knows like I'm fucked up. So he says to me, listen, I got a party of 15 deaf people coming in. You better be nice to them. 20 minutes later, he heard them all fucking cracking up laughing. I said, is that nice enough, Jimmy? I get along with everybody until you fuck with me.
Yeah. But that's most Brooklyners, I think. We just get along
I
with
mean, I give
everybody.
you enough rope to hang yourself before I fucking put the noose around your neck.
That's what I said. Oh my God. You see, Brooklyners, I said it in a different way, of course, but yeah, I said I'll give you a few chances, depending what it was. But anyhow, that's so I don't know.
Oh,
You
the
see, it's
stories I could tell you about some of my customers I used to have. Oh man, especially the one when this lady kept running me back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and fucking forth. Then she turns around and she says to me, I pay your salary. I says, lady, you don't fucking pay shit.
right.
And
It's a
and
tip.
then she got
Holy
me to the
shit.
point when I was giving her check. I turned around and I put the check on the table and I says, fuck you and have a nice day. And my boss was standing right behind me. He says, listen, you told that lady to fuck you. But I told her to have a nice day.
You were polite afterwards. You made it up. I love it. Yeah,
I mean, I'm quick on my feet, man. I think really quick. My sister Evelyn says that to me all the time.
that's why
Because the
you're
things that
awake.
come out of your mouth, she says the things that come out of your mouth so quickly, you don't even have to think about it. It's bam.
But that's why you're awake, Helen. That's exactly why you're awake. You're on the wavelengths. So I just wanted to go over Joseph Rogers says Trump, he mentioned it in the comments, dances like my grandfather did, and it brought him back nice memories. And I'm very glad that that little video did that for you, or Trump dancing in general. Sarah says contitis is a mood disorder. I'm sure it is. Oh, shoot me.
Her neighbor
Oh my
suffers from it too.
Your neighbors?
Her neighbors.
Oh, her neighbors. Oh, my neighbors. Oh, okay. Suffers from it too. I know it sounds like a sexual disease. Oh, this was a great, great night chat. But I think we're gonna end it here, unless Joe, you have something else to bring up, Mama Helen, because I can't. Darn it, I'm looking.
No,
A
no,
second,
no.
I did find it. I found one thing that I wanted to show. Didn't I? It's not a big deal. It's already old already. It's already old already.
Yeah, we got to do something with some of those memes that you wanted me to send. You asked me if you could use some of the things that I sent you.
What I
But lately, you
wanted,
don't even have time to look at anything I send you anymore.
I haven't had much time because we have to be out of here in like a month and a half or a month, and it's like we have the dumpster coming next week, and we're just preparing. We're just getting the rest of the shit out. It's just a lot of it was paperwork and other stuff, you know. We can't find like one of my nephew's bonds. Mom made him a bond. We can't find it anywhere. It's just stupid things like that. Not stupid, but then we had like flood. We should have been out by the summer, but there was just one thing after another. And
Are you selling the place?
oh yeah, we couldn't afford it. There's four of us, four siblings. We couldn't afford this place. This is what I'm saying. My father was grandfathered into the old ways. My husband made
Mhm.
nowhere near what my father did as a teacher, even half his life teaching, because it was the right way before they took over
Is it a lot of property?
UFT. It's almost 3 acres. It's like 2.7, 2.9 acres, something like that. It's
So you should get a
beautiful.
pretty penny for it.
And I'm 20 minutes away from Trump over here.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
That minister, yeah. 20 minutes away. Not even. I know. John's gonna take me over there before we go. Um,
Hopefully
I've been
he'll be
having
there.
trouble in the car, so huh?
Hopefully he'll be there.
Oh, I know. It's just to go look around, spy, see if anybody can there's a golf course
Hey,
there.
but be careful. Somebody might think you're looking to pick him off.
I'll make sure to wear my mega hat. Not that that
Put some
matters.
Trump stickers on your car.
Oh no, I can't because the car we're using is Michelle's. She's not a Trump fan. My sister's not a Trump fan.
Hmm.
She doesn't like Biden or Kamala la la la, or she's an average. She doesn't even know she's a Democrat, but she's an average person. They don't understand politics. They don't care. They just want to live. Um, they believe in certain laws and not others. Like she
Yeah, well,
believes,
Mikey was a Democrat.
right?
And that was only because he was in the union. He used to work for housing. And he was
That's
in the union, so automatically you're a Democrat. So when I saw his voter's registration card and it said Democratic on it, I says, listen, motherfucker,
uh-oh.
this is the last fucking day you're a Democrat. You better change that shit. Oh, but of course, now that he's dead and they stole his social security number and all that other
Doesn't matter.
shit,
He's a Democrat again.
he's still being, yeah, he's Democrat.
Wow.
I guarantee that's not happening anymore. I guarantee they have as many as from the last 100 years that have died, as many as they could, except for like some fallen soldiers. They have it. They have to have the computer knowledge. They have, if Google can sit there and type in every definition, every story, an AI is answering us now. Why would you think that they didn't have tabs on every human? Every
They do.
government does. Of course
And I
they
told you,
do.
my son and Mikey voted in the last fucking election.
Yes. But I'm saying now, the good
Stevie's
guys.
gone 22 years, and Mikey's gone 5.
Yeah, I know.
And they've been voting longer than I have.
Do you know I'm still not registered in Florida? I'm
Oh.
still registered in New York to vote. Where do you think my vote would count more? So hopefully we'll make it here till November. I think I'll be here till mid-November, and then we're out of here. So I might make it to vote in New York.
They say a lot of New Yorkers are starting to vote red.
Absolutely. Everything I see. People aren't stupid. They're
Yeah,
not
people are
the
tired of the
average. Right.
They're tired of the crap. They're
The
tired
only
of the
people,
grocery store. They're tired of the gas station.
Yeah,
right?
They're tired of.
that's
12
where I was this morning. That's where I was this morning when you went live.
Mhm.
Yeah. How much did you pay?
$268 for shit,
Yep.
Sounds
Yep.
about right.
and I'm one person.
Yep. Well, you got 24 paws.
But 24's paused food comes from Chewy. That's
Yeah.
another fucking book and
That's
a half.
another, yeah. I know.
God.
It's really insane. How much is gas now in New York? Do you know? Did you ever look? I know
I
you did.
haven't really passed the gas station. No, I gotta
Mm.
ask my friend Walter,
Yeah, I'm
and I'll get
curious.
back to you
Yeah, I
on it.
could probably look it up, but it's the end of the
Oh,
night.
it's fluctuating.
Or I can
It's
even
going up
ask
and
Stevie.
down. It's going up and down because now it's at 289, back down to 289. It was just at 339, and then before that it was at 297. Then it was before that it was 429. It's
But
just
nowhere
up and
near
down.
to like $1.89 when Trump was in office.
Fuck
Nowhere.
no.
Yeah, okay.
No
There's
way,
something very
nowhere
strange
near.
about the oils. There's something going on in Alaska.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
What
what
is it?
Trump also said in his what do you call it? That the gas prices are going to go down because we have all this oil here. Why
Yeah.
do we have to keep getting it from those suckers over there?
Because we have to do business.
And they don't want fracking.
Right. I say not to do business with those countries anymore.
Fracking does very little damage considering how much good it does from what I've been reading.
Well, that's like that climate bullshit that they're fucking crying over.
Yeah.
Send us
Yeah.
this amount of money and we'll take care of climate change. Go suck a big yin yang.
Go fuck a big yin yang.
Really? How is the price gonna fucking change fucking climate change? Stop using your fucking planes and all the bullshit that you waste the shit for the climate change on. Get the fuck out of here. And controlling our fucking weather.
Mama's right. Mama's right. Mama's
Again.
right. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Mama's right. Mama's right. All right, guys. We're gonna call it a night, though.
All right.
Everybody, thanks for watching. We had
It was
quite a
fun.
few people in the chat.
It was good.
informative and fun. And Mama Helen, thank you for joining us as always.
We had a
Dingo
laugh.
and Sarah and Joseph and Birch, oh my, and everybody else. I think I named everybody.
Thank
that
you guys.
well, there were some people watching that we didn't get to see, but thanks for joining us. And we'll be on tomorrow live again for you guys to come in, just like Mama Helen did. If
Yeah,
you
let's
want
talk some
to,
more.
maybe, if I put up a premiere, can I have them in before we go live?
Hmm.
I gotta figure that.
Interesting.
That's something you could play with tomorrow.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yay, more work for me. I'm kidding. I have no problem with it.
Remember the Bugs Bunny
I do many
cartoon with the
things.
gangster?
Hmm.
Button your lip. Okay, boys.
Cool, cool, cool.
I do
If
remember
my
that actually.
friend was in this oven, would I light this match? Kaboom!
Yeah.
Oh man, I
See,
love
I
Bugs
keep
Bunny.
telling what I meant, Mama, is that when you say certain things, I should put them on a meme. I didn't mean you give me your memes. I meant I'll make a meme of shit that you say. You get
Go
it?
for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Go for it.
know. Because some of the shit that comes out of this lady's mouth is like, whoa, you think I'm bad? Oh, no. They ain't going back with Mama Ellen. They ain't going no back. All right.
Thank you, Sarah.
And you want to know something? They're
Mhm.
original. They just roll right off my tongue.
That's why I want them in meme form, never to be forgotten. All right, guys, let us go. It's been
Okay.
Look
great.
it
Love
up,
you
girly
all.
girl.
Take care.
Good
Say
night.
goodbye.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Peace out.